Hi, my name's Alex. I'm a teacher, senior leader, and EdTech consultant. Welcome to a new series of 5-minute CPD drops. This is part of a new collaboration between the Good Future Foundation and STEM Learning. Together, we're exploring some of the big ideas around AI in education. In this video, we'll unpick what it means to be a responsible digital citizen in the age of AI. This question emerged directly from our primary teachers focus group and recent community polls, highlighting a clear need for practical, classroom-ready guidance. Let's start with a simple provocation. What is a responsible digital citizen? At its simplest form, a responsible digital citizen is someone who uses technology safely, ethically, and critically. But as AI enters the everyday lives of our students, this definition is evolving. Our pupils aren't just passive users of technology anymore. They're interacting with AI-powered apps, recommendation engines, voice assistants, and tools that personalize what they see and learn. This creates both opportunities and risks. What is a digital citizen? A digital citizen is anyone that takes part in online life, whether that's playing video games, watching videos, posting content, or chatting with others. But being a digital citizen is not just about using technology. It's about understanding how digital spaces work. It's about knowing how to behave safely and respectfully, and it's about protecting personal information. From digital literacy to digital fluency. Digital literacy is where we start, helping students find, evaluate, and create information online. But increasingly, we need to move towards digital fluency. Digital fluency means that students aren't just following rules, they're able to adapt, problem solve, and respond confidently in new digital situations. This is where critical thinking becomes essential. We want children who can question information they encounter, recognize when content might be biased, incomplete, or AI generated, understand how algorithms influence what they see and hear. At the same time, we've got a responsibility to build digital resilience, which is the ability to cope when things go wrong online. Because mistakes, challenges, and risks will happen with this technology, so digital resilience helps students recognize unsafe situations, manage conflict online, and know when to seek help from trusted adults. So how can schools practice this in real life? One key challenge for us teachers is this: how do we prepare students for both supervised and unsupervised learning environments? The supervised environment is in the school, where students are supervised by a responsible teacher or an adult, whereas the unsupervised environment tends to be at home or away from school, where that direct supervision is gone. Therefore, the habits formed at school matter most. We need to teach students to ask critical questions. Who created this? Can I trust it? Why might this information be presented in this way? We're teaching skills they can carry into independent, unsupervised digital spaces where no teacher is standing over their shoulder. As part of a collaboration between STEM Learning and the Good Future Foundation, we brought a group of teachers together as a focus group, primary teachers to be specific, to dive into what AI looks like in the primary school classroom and some of their hopes and fears for this technology. In the supervised setting, we found that students were engaging with AI apps and platforms in the following ways: adaptive learning platforms, chatbots and virtual assistants, AI writing and feedback tools, gamified learning platforms, content creation tools. Students are starting to use voice assistants, streaming platforms like Spotify, toys with embedded AI like Hello Barbie, education apps and tools like Duolingo, and large language models increasingly. So we need to focus on some key aspects of this technology. First of all, bias. AI systems are not neutral. If we don't teach children about bias early, they may assume everything they see online is true, balanced, or fair, when in reality, algorithms could actually amplify certain points of view or filter them out entirely. Second, transparency. Much of the AI that students are interacting with has hidden search engines, recommendations fields, algorithms, and filters. By helping students understand that these systems are powered by invisible algorithms, making decisions behind the scenes, we're equipping them to question how this information is presented to them. Our students are growing up in a world where personal data is constantly being collected, analysed, and used. We need to give them a clear understanding of digital consent, what data they're sharing, who is collecting it, and for what purpose. Without this knowledge, they risk giving away far more than they intend, simply by clicking on accept without understanding the implications and consequences. And finally, skill development. The digital world our students are entering demands far more than just knowledge. They need to develop skills in critical thinking, ethical reasoning, and self-regulation. We are not simply teaching our children how to use AI tools, we are teaching them how to live alongside AI with confidence, care, and agency. And for this, there's a three-pillar approach: learn, create, engage. And now here are some practical hands-on activities you can do with students in the classroom to help them learn about AI in a safe and reliable way. Activity 1, speak about AI in your lessons. Use natural moments when a tool suggests a text or personalizes content to ask, where's the AI working here? This is a really powerful way to get students thinking and talking about the real intentions behind this technology, even from a very young age. Is it AI or not? Game. This is a game that shows images to describe tools and asks students to guess, is this using AI or not? So you could use some photo-generated content from Copilot, for example, looking at the image generator, and ask it to compare real and AI simulated images and see if they can pick the difference. Very powerful, particularly for students from a young age. Storytelling with AI themes. Invite students to write stories where characters meet helpful and or harmful AIs. This builds critical thinking around AI ethics and consequences in a fun and meaningful way. By embedding AI effectively within your educational framework, you ensure that students and staff are well equipped for a rapidly evolving technological landscape and help equip them to become responsible digital citizens.